everyone, what's up? Today I'll be talking about the movie Apocalypse Now, and this is the complete dossier edition version. And really like how this looks though. It looks like you're on a mission, you know. This is how the DVD looks. This is a 2-disc version. I didn't went with the Blu-ray version. I went with the 2-disc instead. It both contains both the theatrical version and an Apocalypse Now reduced version of the movie, plus with special features, which is loaded, by the way. Like watch the films with Francis Coppola, pretty much commentary, The Hollow Man, Monkey Sapping, additional scenes, 8/3 club featurettes. They're both of 5.1 sound, Ghost Helicopter Flyover the Cynthia soundtrack, technical FAQ, and disc 2, the post-production of Apocalypse Now, a million feet of the film, the editing of Apocalypse Now, the music of Apocalypse Now. Heard any good movies lately? The final mix, Apocalypse Then and Now, PBR Street Gang, the Colonel Pilot, Apocalypse Now, and Reduced Markup. Which, I mean, if you want, I say you can get the Blu-ray version, which contains the documentary of Heart of Darkness. But I'm pretty much pleased with this version anyway. And let's just show it like this. I saw the reduced version instead of the theatrical version because I remember the theatrical version though, but the reduced version has so much more to it. The theatrical version pretty much gets straight to the point of the movie, while the reduced version have more like character development, introducing more characters, and it's longer because I know when I was done with disc 1, I have to see disc 2. Seeing it starts with Martin Sheen, this father of Charlie Sheen, as he had to meet up with when he was picked up with these 2 military agents to meet up with these officers. One of the officers played by Harrison Ford. And he has a small role in this movie, by the way, not a big role. And they would have sent him this mission to kill this colonel, played by Marlon Brando, who's like, the best way to describe it is like, Marlon Brando's character is like assassinating people, and he has like his own army. So the military government wants the Marlon Brando's character to be dead. The colonel, Kurtz, I think they call him, I'm corrected. So Martin took the job. He met with his military officer that's going to go with him on this mission, on this gunship boat. You know, you got one black captain, you got another black guy, you got a surfer guy, you got a guy named Chef, which was like my favorite character to the movie. It was towards the end, though, sadly to say, but I don't want to spoil too much for you, but Chef is like the Cajun guy, you know, but I liked his character, though. So anyway, they're all working together. They meet up with this other colonel. He's like fucking crazy as hell. And when he knew about this famous surfer that was on like Martin Sheen's character's team and his troop, he said, "Come hang out with us, you know. We're gonna go surfing the waves." And he was crazy. And this is when the war was going on. And later on in the movie, as the movie progressed, Martin Sheen's character took his man and said, "Let's get out of here. You know, this guy's fucking crazy." You know, they all went to the gunship and they faced like different obstacles. They faced other different wars from different social standpoint. There's one when they see when they had R&R watching these playmates dancing, and that's what you see in the reduced version. And if I remember, I don't think the theatrical version had that version. So if you want to see that part, you have to see the reduced version of this movie. But anyway, yeah. And the movie progresses, you know, as they travel to go up to the river, you know, and each of the soldiers end up dying, you know, gunshots, spear, you know, and you know, as they face obstacles, different situations. As they get towards the end, he finally met up with the Marlon Brando character. He captured Martin Sheen's character, and you know, Marlon Brando, you know how he is, man. He does his acting, his poetry style, and one of his famous lines about horror and morals. And then when you get towards the movie, that's when later on in the movie you see Martin Sheen that he's ready to assassinate Marlon Brando's character, and then you get your nice simple ending towards this movie. All in all, Apocalypse Now reduced. I actually enjoyed this. I actually enjoyed the movie, but I would say check both versions out, the theatrical and reduced version. If you want more, definitely check the reduced version. There's also a work print version which is very long, and I never got the work print version of this movie. You know, had the opportunity to, you know, but yeah, I say check this out. You can also get the Blu-ray format version, which is the 3-disc version, contains all these special features, I think, including the Heart of Darkness documentary. So if you want the Blu-ray version with more special features, go get that one. If you want something simple, get the complete dossier version, which is cheaper. Which I feel like I wanted this version more because it has deleted scenes just like the Blu-ray version anyway, and it has the theatrical unreduced version too of the movie. So I was pleased to get this one anyway. Anyway, guys, peace and see you later. And I'm sorry, Dave, I got to still early on.